Little Red Riding Hood and the Secret Forest Door. Once upon a time, in a small village by the edge of an enchanted forest, lived a cheerful girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She earned her nickname because of the bright red cloak her grandmother had lovingly sewn for her. One sunny morning, her mother gave her a basket filled with fresh bread, jam, and cookies. "Take these to grandmother's house," her mother said, "and remember, stay on the path. The forest can be tricky." Little Red Riding Hood nodded and skipped off, humming a happy tune. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Everything seemed normal until she noticed a glimmer of light to the side of the path. Curiosity got the better of her, and she wandered off to investigate. Behind a cluster of tall ferns, she discovered something extraordinary. A small, golden door nestled in the trunk of a massive oak tree. The door had intricate carvings of animals and stars, and in the center was a tiny keyhole. "How curious," she said, gently touching the door. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke. "Only the kind-hearted can enter," whispered the voice. Little Red Riding Hood was startled but quickly regained her composure. "Who's there?" Before she could get an answer, a little squirrel with a shiny key in its mouth appeared. It scurried up to her and dropped the key at her feet. "Use it," the squirrel squeaked. Little Red Riding Hood picked up the key and with a twist unlocked the door. As it swung open, a magical forest appeared before her eyes. The trees sparkled as if dusted with gold, and the air was filled with the scent of flowers and honey. She stepped inside cautiously. Suddenly, a group of woodland creatures approached her, a deer, a rabbit, and a bluebird. "We need your help," said the deer. "What's wrong?" asked Little Red Riding Hood. "A wicked wolf has trapped the fairy queen who protects this forest," said the rabbit. "He locked her in a crystal cage and hid it deep within the woods." Little Red Riding Hood's heart filled with determination. "I'll help you free her." The animals guided her through the magical forest, where they faced tricky challenges. They crossed a river by solving a riddle from a talking fish and escaped a maze of thorny bushes with the help of glowing fireflies. Finally, they reached a dark cave where the wolf had hidden the fairy queen. The wolf, with his piercing yellow eyes, growled as they approached, but Little Red Riding Hood wasn't afraid. "You must let her go," she demanded. The wolf laughed. "And why would I do that?" Using her quick thinking, she tricked the wolf into chasing his tail. While he was distracted, the deer kicked the crystal cage, shattering it and freeing the fairy queen. The fairy queen waved her wand, and the wolf disappeared in a puff of smoke. "Thank you, brave girl," she said. The magical forest glowed brighter than ever as the fairy queen restored peace. The golden door reappeared, and the woodland creatures led Little Red Riding Hood back to the path. When she reached her grandmother's house, she shared her incredible adventure. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood became the protector of both her village and the magical forest, proving that bravery and kindness could overcome even the greatest challenges. And so her story lived on, inspiring children everywhere